hop on a call with them. It is now the next day and I've gotten response from both these potential clients. First one is Ethan from Design Detailing. Again, I wrote, yo, how's it going guys? Are you still calling every single lead as soon as they come in? AI is good enough now, by the way, to actually call the leads and book them in. When I talked to this company around 2 years ago, AI was nowhere near good enough at calling, but AI has improved a lot. So that's why I wrote it like this. Remember, when you reach out to clients, you are the expert. You want to get in a position where you are actually educating the client about what is now possible, what you can do, what you cannot do. And if you take that authority straight away, it's going to be much easier to close clients. He then writes, yeah, but I've been texting myself. Check this out. And then he, in a private chat, sends me a bunch of conversations that he is using on Go High Level, where he is texting with the clients. That's definitely something that we can automate with AI. He writes, this is within the last week. And then he basically just sends a bunch of conversations from him texting and booking people in, which is kind of cool because that's the same system we set up like 2 years ago. The way his business works is that he's running Facebook ads. Those leads come in from those Facebook ads, and then we usually have AI reach out to them, but now he's doing it himself. And I think that's because there was some issues with AI. You can see that he's writing, this is all my texting, no AI, and I've also been calling for if they don't answer the text. Works best this way from what I've seen. So there's definitely an objection that we have to overcome here. This is in one city, Corpus Christi, in a single week. Haven't even gone into a second city yet. Okay, that is pretty cool. So I write, that's pretty sick. Nice, dude. And then I'm basically just asking a question here. Won't you get capped if you try to scale then? I want to position a pain or an issue that he at some point will run into. Again, I'm setting myself as the authority, as the expert. Then he writes, I'm sending the screen recordings. Check out a few now. I think that was just these one that he sent. And then I write, haha, what is the reason that you don't get AI to do it? Because I'm like, I want to automate everything with AI. And I basically just want to, again, here's objection here, why he's testing them himself. Did it still stop working? AI is also much better since last time. Again, I was working with him 2 years ago. The models have exploded with how good they are. And then he wrote, it stopped working. And for some reason, I do it way better myself. The best month was last month I've had because of the direct texting. Okay. And then he said, I wouldn't say so. His girlfriend is also learning how to do it with him. And also the AI takes away the only thing he could really do in the day. Okay. So he actually kind of wants to work. But there's definitely some things that we can help with here. He's kind of using it as an excuse that he needs something to do throughout the day. But that something should be scaling his business if he wants to make more money. So there's definitely some things that we can mention and talk about on a call there. I call people, yes, but I'm not involved too much. I'd rather be able to directly respond to the client. The AI just caused me problems in a way. It was good to learn off of it and what to say, and I just use text replacement. Okay, there's definitely some objections we have to overcome here. I think we can help. But he's talking a lot about the texting. Like, it's fine. We want to potentially help him with a voice agent. So I basically asked, do you call everyone? You should try a voice agent. You can build them out and go high level too. I mentioned this because I want to remove all friction from him just testing it out and seeing if it works. This month, just by myself, I did 28 jobs completed and 18 new bookings already in June, just using $40 on a day in one city. I call as soon as they don't reply to the first message after like 10 minutes. Then I write, if I was you, again, I'm setting myself as the authority. If I was you, I would get AI to call as soon as they come in and then still have you texting if you want something to do. Again, I'm kind of agreeing with him. That's the important thing when you talk to clients. I agree with them. I don't say it's wrong what you're saying. I just add an addition that I would get AI to call them as soon as they come in. And then that's just something additional that will book in more people. And then he says, I can try that. I'd rather have AI in the calling side rather than texting. See, it worked. And then I write, it's pretty fucking good. It wasn't good like 2 years ago when we started. And then he writes, nice, would be cool to implement it. So I write, we can hop on a call potentially next week and I can show you how it works. We can hook it up so as soon as a lead comes in, they receive a call instantly. And he writes, nice, do you have a demo so I can hear it? And I write, yes, I can make a demo. And then I wrote, I'll be on a plane tomorrow, but like Saturday or Sunday, I'll be free. So I'm trying to set up a call and basically just show him what voice agents sound like now, show him the potential of what we can do and how we can scale this up. Basically just educate him about the voice agents. And I'm going to bring you guys throughout the entire journey. So that is the one company that is Design Detailing. We also got a response from the other company, which is Gold Coast Pro Detail. Here I wrote again, hey Blair, hope everything is going well. Did you get the voice agent sorted for your businesses? And are they actually behaving like they should? He wrote, got the spray wraps done, the detailing supplies done, working on the ceramic coating estimate system. Then I'll do the detailing one. Once they're all built, I'll create a master AI to control them all. So I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if he meant if this is a voice agent or what it is. So I wrote, haha, pretty cool. So you got voice agents answering the phone now. Again, I'm trying to get him to clarify if he actually has voice agents already. And then I also wrote, is it built with Go High Level or something else? The reason I write this is that I'm, again, trying to ask good questions to get a response where I potentially can do something to help him. If he build it in something like Go High Level, then the new method that I'm going to show you later in this video is going to create much, much better voice agents specifically for his use case. It's more customizable, it's better voices, it's better overall. So I can give him a better result. Also, he says that he just has an AI now that does all of this, but I'm not sure that they actually pick up the phone. So I also wrote, that's why I wanted to clarify if it's actually voice agents or just text agents. Because if he only has text agents, then he could also add voice agents. And again, that's something that we can help him with. I hope you start to see like how I'm texting with these clients. A lot of beginners, when they start out, sound very robotic, not very human. Like I write, haha, that's fucking awesome. Like I use slurs, I use all kind of different words. I type like a regular person, like I would type to my friend. And then I ask good questions and I set myself as the authority. A problem that a lot of beginners make is that when they're texting with the client, they say, oh, I've made this and blah, blah, blah. They don't like actually provide value in the call. They don't like set themselves as the authority. And when you don't do that, the client will not think that a call where you actually hop on a meeting with them is going to be worth their time. If you have an issue right now where you cannot book people in, where you get a response, but you cannot book them in, and you cannot get people to show up on a call, the reason for that is very simple. They don't think that that call is worth their time. In order to fix that, you need to write like this. You need to ask good questions. You need to set the authority. You need to tell them, okay, voice agents are better now than 2 years ago. Okay, you have done this and this and this. Have you built it in this system, or what system have you built it in order to see if it even makes sense to help them? So now we're just awaiting responses for both of them. We're going to see if we'll be able to close the deal. If not, I'll of course also show you guys how you can do completely cold outreach and also like spark these kind of conversations. So yeah, I'm promising you guys in this video that I'm going to close a client and show you the entire process, no matter how long it takes.